This is the final look of Tesla's affordable electric car, the Tesla Model 2, which we will finally see this November at one of the most important events of the year. Just recently, a prototype of the Model 2 was again seen in China. What was caught on video gave us the clearest look yet, showing at least 21 differences compared to the Model Y. These differences help explain how Tesla was able to bring the price down to just $15,990. Although Elon Musk confirmed that the Model 2 is basically a more simple version of the Model Y, we think it still has plenty of features that make it unique. With at least 21 changes now revealed, people are reacting in different ways. Some fans may feel disappointed while others are supporting the new direction. This might turn out to be Tesla's most talked about car ever. Before we jump into the full breakdown of all the new changes, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us here on Amp Drive. We just hit 1,000 subscribers recently, and we truly appreciate the support from all of you. If you enjoy content about Tesla, electric cars, and the future of driving, make sure to stick around and subscribe for more updates. Now, the real question is, what exactly has Tesla removed or changed in the Model 2? And does the quality still make sense for the new price? Let's go through the 21 updates right now. As we've said many times in previous videos, Tesla has made it a regular thing to keep their new designs very secret until the big reveal. Every new car spotted during testing is usually heavily covered, with the front, back, and even the inside hidden under plastic. These prototypes have been seen on the roads many times, but no one could really tell what Tesla was doing. That's why most of what we knew about the Model 2 was just based on guesses, especially because Elon Musk confirmed the low price but didn't share more details. But now, a fresh video from China has come out, showing what looks like the very first real-life look at this long-awaited low-cost Tesla. That means we no longer need to guess as much. The video shows nearly everything about the car, including around 21 major changes. Yes, the Model 2 is still wearing some camouflage, but this time it wasn't caught driving, it was found sitting in a parking area, giving us a much better and closer view. Looking at the video, Tesla has fully updated the front section and headlight area for this model. We also made a simple image to compare the front of the Model 2 with the Model Y. Even though some parts are still covered, it's very clear that Tesla raised the headlights and left out the fancy light bar that's usually seen on their more expensive cars. On the Model Y, the headlights sit beneath a modern-looking light bar, which makes the vehicle appear more high-end. But it is clear that such a design would not fit a car that costs less than $20,000. Tesla chose a simpler approach, and the front end of the Model 2 looks more basic. Honestly, its lights remind us more of the older version of the Model Y. Another thing we noticed is that the Model 2 still has a front camera on the bumper. This isn't very shocking since Elon Musk recently said in Tesla's second quarter earnings meeting that this car would still support Tesla's self-driving features just like the other models. Tesla is not going to take away the full self-driving ability just to cut the price by a few $1,000s. One major change, which could make a difference to some buyers, is that this is the very first Tesla without a full-glass panoramic roof. Instead, it has a hardtop roof that is painted the same color as the car. This could make the inside of the car feel more closed and might not be appealing to those who love Tesla's open, airy cabin feel. Although the rear of the car is also hidden, we can still tell that the famous rear light bar seen on the Model Y is no longer there. It looks like it has been switched with a more normal single brake light. If we look closer, it also seems that the wheelbase looks similar to the current Model Y. This might mean that the Model 2 is not actually smaller than the Model Y, which was something people believed earlier. The fact that the car is using 19-inch wheels also shows that it may be close in size. If that is true, the space inside for passengers and cargo will probably be very similar to the Model Y. That could be a big plus for many potential buyers. As mentioned before, both the front and back of the car are still hidden, and the inside is also mostly covered. But there are a few clear differences inside the Model 2. First of all, there is no rear entertainment screen. Also, the total number of speakers has been lowered. There are no speakers on the A-pillars. The seats now use fabric instead of vegan leather, just like the Model 3 version built in Mexico. Honestly, we had expected most of these changes, and we even talked about them in past videos. These are cost-saving choices that were easy to predict. For example, using vegan leather for seats usually adds about $350 to $400 to the cost, while fabric is much cheaper. As expected, fabric seats won't come with heating or cooling. Cutting down the number of speakers from 15 to about 10 also saves at least $300. Looking more closely, we also saw that the center console has a new look in the Model 2. It sits lower below the main screen, and the cup holders look a lot like the ones seen in the Cybertruck. While the Model Y has a colorful interior lighting system with red, green, and blue options, the Model 2 only has a simple white light setup. It is a basic feature added to help lower costs during production. Yes, these simple changes are likely what we will see when the Model 2 officially arrives in November. Based on a recent meeting update, Tesla already began making a few early versions of the car back in June, though they did not say which factory is building it. We believe the most likely place is the Fremont factory. That is where many camouflaged cars have been seen in recent months. Out of Tesla's 3 North American factories, Fremont looks like the best option right now. The others are busy with other models and have high demand to handle. Fremont already builds the Model Y, and since the Model 2 is said to use the same production line, this makes Fremont the obvious pick. Still, Tesla said that the line only began working in June and is currently building a few early units. Larger production will begin in the second half of the year after the big event reveal. Aside from all these new changes, we should also quickly look at what kind of performance the Model 2 will offer. Much of this is still based on what was shown in Tesla's Master Plan Part 3. Many people do not realize that the battery is one of the most expensive parts of an electric vehicle. In most cases, it can make up 30% to 40% of the total cost, depending on how large the battery is and what technology it uses. For example, in the Tesla Model 3, the battery alone costs anywhere from $11,000 to nearly $16,000, while the full car starts at about $42,490. So the battery makes up a huge part of the cost. The Model Y uses larger battery packs with up to 75 kilowatt-hours or even 82 kilowatt-hours. But the Model 2 will use a much smaller 53 kilowatt-hour LFP battery, confirmed in Tesla's latest plan. We do not think this is a problem. For a car focused on being efficient and affordable, a 53 kilowatt-hour battery is actually the best choice. A larger battery would only increase the price without adding real value. Most people looking to buy the Model 2 are not aiming for a 300-mile range. If they need that, they can go for a Model 3 or a Model Y. LFP battery technology, which costs about $85 per kilowatt-hour, charges quickly and lasts longer. Even though it does not hold as much energy as some other types, because the Model 2 is small, has better aerodynamics, and uses lightweight wheels, it will still give around 220 miles of range. That is very good for a car that costs only $15,990. Leaked details suggest Tesla will launch 2 versions of the Model 2. One is a basic rear-wheel drive model, and the other is a long-range all-wheel drive option. There will not be a performance version at launch. That makes sense because this car is meant to be simple and useful, not a high-speed sports model. As Elon Musk said before, not everyone needs a car that goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. People just want to get to work on time. The base rear-wheel drive version, at $15,990, will likely sell the most. It will have fewer tech features and comforts inside to keep the cost low. This one will come with a single motor in the back and should have a driving range of about 240 miles. That's excellent for such a low-cost electric car. Meanwhile, the long-range all-wheel drive version will start at $19,990. Even at that price, it is still one of the cheapest electric cars in the world. This model will be better for people who want more range or live in areas with tough weather. It will come with 2 motors and a larger battery, offering up to 300 miles of range in perfect driving conditions. The all-wheel drive also gives better grip on the road and quicker acceleration. While it won't be as fast as Tesla's performance cars, it will be good enough for most daily needs. It is expected to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5 seconds, compared to around 7 seconds for the rear-wheel drive version. During a recent Tesla meeting, Elon Musk shared a very honest thought. He said the desire to own a Tesla is strong, but many people simply do not have the money. That's the problem, not the interest, but the lack of ability to afford it. This shows how important the Model 2 is. After delays, changes, and pauses, we are finally seeing big progress. Now that production has started, things are moving fast. The $15,990 car is now real. Tesla often launches new products at the end of the year to help boost sales and share prices. In the year 2025, the fight between Tesla and BYD is getting more serious. Elon Musk is clearly under pressure, as the Chinese company keeps growing fast. BYD now sells electric cars starting at only $13,000. If Tesla does not act soon, it could fall behind. The sales numbers show BYD already passed Tesla in the first half of the year. If that keeps going, the Model 2 will be more than just a new product, it could be Tesla's way of staying in the race. Tesla really needs strong sales now, especially after the big drop in the first and second quarters. Quarter 3 is Tesla's best chance to win customers back. And there's no better way to do that than by releasing an affordable new vehicle. That's why the Model 2 price of $15,990 shocked everyone. Even we were surprised, especially since the original goal for this car was around $25,000. But that is still too high for many people and is not competitive with BYD. At $15,990, it's a totally different story. Of course, the biggest issue Tesla faces now is that the $7,500 tax credit in the United States is gone. That used to make Tesla cars a lot more affordable. Without it, Tesla has to find a way to cover that cost themselves or lose potential buyers. With 21 removed features, the Model 2 might feel a bit too simple at first. But that is the price we pay for a car this affordable. This version of the Model Y, made simpler, shows that Tesla is being smart in tough times. They are focusing on manufacturing and using what they already know. By using the Model Y platform, Tesla avoids spending a lot on new research and time-consuming factory work. This way, they can bring the car to market much faster. While we all hoped for a totally new car design, Tesla clearly values speed and cost control more. Instead of starting from zero, Tesla is adjusting what it has. They are cutting out extras but keeping what matters for a lower-cost market. For buyers, the Model 2 comes with trade-offs. It is a low-cost Tesla that fits 5 people and works well for everyday use, even if it is missing some luxury touches. So, is this the right time to buy this budget Tesla, or should you wait for something more complete in the future? That is up to you to decide.